Welcome to Brier's Music Showcase. I'm Bryer and welcome back to another video. Now you're probably wondering, where's the table and why am I on the floor? Big reason, as of this recording, I have a cold, and so I really didn't feel like getting the table out and setting it up, because I don't have as much energy today. And the second reason is because I have family over, so don't want to make too much noise. But I'm here anyways to entertain you, so hopefully you give this a like. I'm joking, but still, give it a like though. But it hasn't been that long. It's hard to do this with one hand, but we got this here. It's from Mickey, so you know what that means. It's another episode of... It feels like it hasn't been that long, but Mickey has sent yet another package, his second of 2025. It's a pretty big box, definitely one of the bigger boxes he sent, so there's going to be a lot of surprises here. And he gave me a heads up on a few of them, but for the most part, it'll be me and your surprise. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Got a lot of bubble wrap here. Some CDs in this, and a stack right here. Even some those little paper strips that you sometimes see in movies and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. That's a little different. I like that. I can't keep it though, but yeah, still kind of cool. This might be Mickey's biggest shipment yet. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot to talk about. You want to be in the video real quick? You have anything to say, my fuzz? Have you? So we'll save this one for last because it's covered up, so I can't see. But let's talk about the ones that aren't covered. And the first one I can definitely see, and this is actually kind of cool. We have the Beatles Love. Totally forgot what this was for, but it's supposed to be taking the Beatles songs and just kind of making a different type of album. It's like it's compilation, but kind of different, where the songs kind of blend into each other. Pretty cool. I've heard of this, but it's good to own, especially adding more to the Beatles collection. But that, yeah, just a little extra bit there. It's a 2 CD pack. It's a DVD with the CD. Very nice booklet here, a lot of photos here. Not sure how much I'll be playing this on my own time, but you know, just a different way to enjoy the Beatles, I guess. Right, so that's the first one. And I just now looked. One thing I should note that Mickey has also said there's a couple joke CDs in here. That stuff I probably won't like, but who knows? They're probably going to be funny talking about. So here's, I can already tell because this one actually has a sticky note on it. I'll read what it says first. I used to listen to this every Sunday night around 1978. I thought I was so cool, haha. First nominee for worst album of the year. And that album is gonna be Dr. Demento. The greatest novelty record of all time. 20th anniversary collection. So basically I'm assuming this is basically a compilation of a bunch of novelty songs that Dr. Demento would play. You're probably shocked that I know, but he was a pretty big radio person who played a lot of funny comedy novelty tracks on a radio station. This is the guy who discovered Weird Al and why he's pretty big now. I'm looking at the track listing and I really don't, well actually I knew one song because it actually has Eat It on here by Weird Al, which is kind of interesting. It has Monster Mash, so got a Halloween one here. But there you go. This is kind of interesting. And the booklet's actually pretty detailed. Got a lot of information and even gives you some brief talk on each track. It says disc 1, so I'm assuming this is a 2 CD pack. There we go, Dr. Demento. So it'll be something. It'll be something. Next up, we got, oh, maybe Nick might like this. We have ABBA. We have ABBA live. Yeah, even I didn't know ABBA made a live album. Definitely didn't think I would add more to the ABBA collection. Awesome. Pretty straightforward. Not much else to say about it. Okay, next up. Yeah, it's a Kiss. It says double platinum, so I'm guessing this is another compilation because a lot of these songs I've already known. Like you have Strutter 78. Interesting. This is a different. I guess they re-recorded Strutter. Don't know why. Hard Luck Woman, I know. Love Gun. See, Deuce is here. Detroit Rock City, She, Black Diamond. So yeah, kind of a compilation disc. Not much else to say about it. Pretty standard. Yeah, I don't know when this came out. I'm assuming this is like an early compilation maybe. And then we have Santana. This is a live album by the looks of this. It says Live in South America. This was called Sacred Fire. Should be cool listening to more Santana on CD, and this time hearing him live. It says 93. So yeah, definitely a bit later in the catalog. Probably when he kind of had that resurgence. I like Santana quite a bit. I have a decent amount, not a lot, but I have a good amount of Santana. So that's cool. Let's see, okay, oh, it's another Santana. Okay, so I couldn't tell it this for a second, but it is Santana live at the Fillmore. Okay, now I get it. This is the CD. This is the audio, and this is the bonus DVD. So okay, now I'm starting to piece it together. Got confused for a sec. Yep, 2 CD. Opens this way. This folds out. Even more Santana's coming up because now we have All That I Am, and this one seems to be one disc only. This one definitely is just your standard booklet. All right, but cool. All right, so this next chunk, I'm assuming, are all from the same artist, and it is some more Bob Dylan. First one we have, this one's called Modern Times. Probably a later album. When did this come out? 2006. So being a bit more late Bob Dylan, because I have so much of his classic stuff, but not so much his late stuff. I think the latest album I've had for a long time was Time Out My Mind, I believe. Hopefully I said that right. Like I've been saying, I have a cold, so my head's not in it fully at the moment. So we'll see how I feel about later Bob Dylan. And here we have a live album. This is Real Live, again by Bob. Only 10 songs by the looks of it. Interesting here. It actually tells you who's playing. Bass, Greg Sutton. Colin Allen on drums. Keyboards, Ian McLagan. And Mick Taylor on guitar. Alright, that's cool. Okay, then we have the 30th anniversary. What is this? Concert Celebration Deluxe Edition. Yeah. So by the looks of it, because I'm seeing a ton of people on here, so I'm assuming this is a night that was celebrating Bob Dylan, and so you have a ton of guest singers kind of singing a lot of Bob's songs, like people like John Mellencamp, Stevie Wonder, Lou Reed, Eddie Vedder, Tracy Chapman, Johnny Cash is on here. Not Johnny Carson, I almost said Johnny Carson. Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Eric Clapton, The Band, George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roger McGuinn, and even Bob Dylan comes in. And there's includes a bonus song with Sinead O'Connor. Just a bunch of different people celebrating Bob Dylan and his impact on music. Pretty thick booklet as well, which is nice. Some nice photos too. So yeah, nice. Should be interesting. And the last Bob Dylan here, I'm assuming, is from the Bootleg series, Volume 6. Bob Dylan Live, 1964, concert at Philharmonic Hall. Ooh, look at this booklet. Oh, it even comes with a little thing. Little ad for MTV Unplugged. So this is just a live album from Bob, 1964. So just before he went electric. Basically a lot of his early stuff. I'm not going to go through this entire booklet, but it definitely has a lot. Photos, some background info. Very cool. All right. So yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. Okay, so now let's see what's inside this pouch. Okay, REM. We have reconstruction of the Fables. So yeah, I got another REM album here. And this come out 85. So this is when they were still kind of early. Still kind of early for them. Don't know where this lands for most people who are REM fans, but I dig REM. I like them quite a bit. I like a lot of their hits. Not much else to say, but should be interesting. I'm open for that one. Next, let's see what. Another REM. Okay, we have Dead Letter Office. All right, so now we have 4 REM albums now. Let's see, do I know any songs on this album? Pale Blue Eyes, is that a Velvet Underground cover? So yeah, 20 tracks, jeez. Some of the songs are short though, so maybe that's why, but all right. It says 87, so a little bit later. After that, okay, I think I found the other joke one. Saturday Morning, Cartoons Greatest Hits. Oh dear. This is another one of those. Let's see. You have the Ramones doing Spider-Man? The heck? Sublime doing Hong Kong Phooey? The heck is this thing? Well, there you go. What kind of imagery they're using for is the Frankenstein eating what, Jello? So it's basically a lot of bands performing a lot of cartoon theme songs. That's what I'm getting at. We're not going to dwell on this one, but yep. This is probably going to be something. Oh boy. Well, we're almost done here. We only got a few left. 4 left, actually. Okay. Interesting. We got Linkin Park and Jay-Z. Collision Course. I do know that Jay-Z and Linkin Park collaborated before. So I guess this is the actual thing. So you have the studio recordings and you have a DVD. Should be interesting. I wouldn't say I'm a big Jay-Z fan, but I like Linkin Park, so I might dig some of this stuff here, but you know, we'll see. Okay, then we have a big band, or I don't know if this is a band or a solo artist. We have Enigma. I did a little bit of research on them because I know Mickey also told me, but they're kind of like a world beats, kind of new age sort of act. I like some new age because I like a little bit Enya, but we'll see how this one fares. The booklet's kind of cool though because it's kind of transparent, so got stuff like that. All right, so there's that. And here's another Enigma album. By the way, this is called, I should probably mention, what is this album called? I cannot pronounce that because it's in a different language. I think it's French. And this one is called The Screen Behind the Mirror. Another one that folds out and kind of more standard. And last CD to show is another Enigma album. We got, what's this one called? MCMXC. Don't know what that means. AD. I forgot to mention that part. Not much to say. All right, there we go. And that's the last one, I think. And now let's go ahead and let's do a recap on what Mickey sent this time round. So let's get these joke ones out of the way. Of course, we have Saturday Morning, Cartoons Greatest Hits, and Dr.Demento. Then we have a Kiss Double Platinum compilation. We have Enigma, MCMXC AD. Then we have Enigma, The Screen Behind the Mirror. Excuse me. Enigma, don't know the name of it really. Linkin Park and Jay-Z, Collision Course. REM, Dead Letter Office. Then we have another REM, Reconstruction of the Fables. Bob Dylan, Live, 1964. Then we have the 30th anniversary concert celebration for Bob Dylan. Then we have a Bob Dylan live album, Real Live. And Bob Dylan, Modern Times. Santana, All That I Am. Then Santana with the Multi-Dimensional Warrior and the DVD. Then Santana, Sacred Fire. ABBA Live. And Beatles, Love. So definitely the very eclectic, very different sort of CDs that Mickey has sent this time around, but should be fascinating to go through. But regardless, still, thank you very much, Mickey, for sending me all this. Again, it's going to be very gonna be a wild ride. This February haul is gonna be pretty out there, but it should be fun nonetheless. Thank you once again, Mickey, and I'm gonna close out the video because I really want to lie down again. But hopefully you still enjoyed this. If you have any thoughts on any of the albums that Mickey sends, then please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And until then, by next time I see you, the tail will be back and I should be back to normal. But besides that, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye for now.